No, see now you telling on yourself. See,
And throw the
because
box
that's what
away in
you
the
would do.
dumpster
That's
before you
what
walk in the house.
she is basically saying. She's admitting
From the streets.
she will do it by hook or crook. She will find a way to go get some food, namely mostly sweets that she wants. All right.
You don't have to talk about me. Not on live.
What you
don't have
put
to do
yourself
that.
out there now.
I didn't say the sweets part.
Let me tell you what she'll do.
Cook it up, chef it up, throw it up, cook it up.
Y'all listen, I know that this is a conversation that causes a lot of friction. It depends on what couple we talking about, okay? If a couple disagrees with this viewpoint, or sometimes even if they agree, it all depends. Some people agree that you should have separate bank accounts, and then some couples agree that you should have joint bank accounts. Now, before we tell y'all, and I think probably in previous lives, y'all know exactly where we stand on this. But for the people who, let's just say this, for the people who argue that you should have single or separate bank accounts, baby, what do you think? What do you think some of their arguments might be?
Some may say, well, I want to make sure that I have some cushion or have something to fall back on, or if something happens to one account, you have the other one for an emergency. That's what some may say. Or some people may just be used to having their own money to work with, especially if they've been, on their own for a while. This mic, I can't get it where I want it to go. Is that good?
Is that better?
Okay.
Don't be like Sister Sharon down in Houston, because Sister Sharon down in Houston be giving Seiko fits over the mic.
No,
She
but
be
it's like irritating.
I don't want it too
cause...
close and all this other stuff. I mean,
okay.
Is it good? Is it
so.
stable? Long as it don't fall, we straight.
Okay, I think that's better.
What was we talking about? Okay, yeah, so the whole thing with having single or separate bank accounts.
And hey, Sister Sharon, if you're watching,
yeah, we know Seiko is we know that brother Seiko loves us, but but Sister Sharon, sometimes she here, sometimes she ain't. So we gotta see it. If she appears on this live, then we'll know. We'll know. But other than that, it's up in the air for Sister Sharon.
If not, he can pass the word on that we said hello.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think there's just different reasons out there. I'll be able to speak more to the other point of view, probably.
So you're just giving away what we... Okay, well, yeah, and I think some people argue maybe to have separate bank accounts because they say, hey, what if I want to surprise my spouse with something? And if we had the same bank account, then it's going to be hard for me to surprise them for their birthday, surprise them for an anniversary, surprise them for any type of special event, you know what I'm saying? Name it. But I can only go with that, but for so far, you know what I'm saying? I can only go with that for, because, a way to go get around that is, if you have enough credit, you can have a credit card. And if you want to pay for some expense or buy them something or something like that, or book something without them knowing to surprise them, that's what they got credit cards for,
But some people may want to be debt free.
Well, you know what?
They may not want to have credit.
I'll tell you what you can do. You can be debt free, charge that mug, and how about this? Pay it off when it comes due or before it comes due. That way you ain't got no debt. How about that? Because Jermaine know all the tricks. You know what I'm saying? Jermaine know all the tricks.
So
smoke. Yeah.
I think that was the wrong sound effect.
Oh, well, really? Well, how about this?
From the streets.
Yeah. Don't want that.
Yeah. How about that? But anyways, yeah. So I mean, I think there's ways around it. I think that and I guess we just gonna go ahead and say it. We believe in joint bank accounts. We do, and that's how we function. We've been married for 18 years at this point. baby, do you realize this August it'll be 19 years?
I know, right?
Oh my gosh, this same year, like we're almost closer to 19 than we are from almost. Anyways, we creeping up on 19 years. I ain't gonna start saying 19 too prematurely, but I'm gonna just let y'all. You listen, but I'm gonna just as long as we have been married, we've always had one bank account, and I think the coolness or the benefits to having one bank account is, for one, you can't hide nothing. All right, let's stay on that little talking point just for a minute. You can't hide nothing. All right, now, what would be the purpose of hiding something if we came into this marriage realizing and understanding the fact that now the two shall become one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if we realize the two shall become one, then there's no need to try to hide something from the spouse, because the only reason you might want to hide something from the spouse is, for one, you doing something untrustworthy. Shout out to somebody. Or
if you're trying to treat yourself to Red Lobster without asking your spouse. And
now you telling on yourself. See, because that's what you would do. That's what she is basically saying. She's admitting
From the streets.
she will do it by hook or crook. She will find a way to go get some food, namely mostly sweets that she wants. All right.
You don't have to talk about me. Not on live.
What, you put yourself out there now.
I didn't say the sweets part.
Let me tell you what she'll do. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I gotta sleep with her tonight.
Right.
And I ain't never slept on the couch in all the 18 years we've been married. But anyways, hold on. Seiko said got him.
But it's funny because even when I do it, I already know. Like, you always sense, even before you look at the account, you're like, what you done did?
Oh, I'll find a way. It's just something about you. Like, it'll be some delay in coming home. It'll be some uneasiness in her talk, in her speech.
There is no uneasy.
Yeah, you be like, no, this is what she do. This is what she do. Okay. She answers questions without answering the question. So I'll be like, hey, babe, where you at? You know what I'm saying?
And I'll say, I'm en route.
Very vague. Oh, I'm en route. Wait a minute. I said, no, where you at? You know, are you in Cedar Hill? Are you in DeSoto? Where you at? You know what I'm saying?
Just location out there like that.
Well, we live in the Dallas Metroplex, you know what I'm saying? But no, for real though. Okay, so I'll be like, it'll be something. I'll be like, so what you doing? And you're like, oh, I'm just driving. Yeah, I know you're driving, but okay. So are you on your way home? Are you making a stop first? Why we gotta ask so many questions? I'm on my way. Yeah. See, yeah, because I'll be trying to figure out. Shout out to Big Mo with the super chat. Yeah, we appreciate it, brother. How you doing, Sister Chelsea? How you doing? Cure for the Soul. Oh, Chelsea, don't think you all that. We already said something to you. But anyways, Sister Latanya, how you doing? Great to see you as well. But anyways, yeah. Seiko said expose it, bro. But no, listen. So anyways, let me get back on track. Okay. So,
and just a disclaimer. I don't do that often. It's just only when, how sometimes, like, as a wife and a mom, you might just want to treat yourself to something every now and then, just to have a little me time. And so maybe I just want to go grab something from Red Lobster. Maybe I just want a little nothing but cake. I don't know. Just something.
And shout out to her, because Nicole's not a very she doesn't spend a whole bunch. She's not one of those big spenders that have your pocket on full flats, on a Cadillac. And she's not that type of spender. She's very I can say that I've been blessed with a very disciplined wife. All right. I don't know, that may be triggering to some of y'all who that word disciplined, but yeah, she's a very disciplined spender, and I really love that about her. But no, the two reasons I can think of right off the dome as to why you would want to have separate bank accounts. For one, if you hiding something, and 2 would be so you can. What was my second point? You can hide something, or what is the other one? What was I thinking about?
I don't know, because remember, this is a surprise for me too.
Man,
I'm
anyways,
sorry for interrupting.
yeah. So either there we go. So you can hide something, or I forgot the second point. You got something to hide, or you don't want her to know, or your spouse to know, because we don't do partners up in this mug. All right, we're exclusive. Those are 2 exclusive occupations: husband and wife. Can't nobody share that title. So you ought to feel good about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Like, yeah, you too.
Right, yeah, she loves me. Go ahead and give me the little pat on the back. Yeah, she knows I hate that. Whenever she gives me a kiss and does a little pat, oh, I hate it. It's like a little animal, like a little pet. Like, here you go,
That
fella.
is not what I do.
No, Danny, what she do, but she knows we'll joke around. I can't stand people do that. They give you a little peck and little pat. Oh, there you go, off on your way. No, what are we doing? I will tongue you down in front of all the world. All the world.
What are you doing?
I will. I really will. Yeah, dare me.
Am I turning red yet?
Them light skin problems right there.
Oh,
anyways, I will say this. Yeah, there we go. See, Heidi, thank you.
Black and trash. Is that what it was?
Yes. So the reason why you would want to have separate bank accounts is, for one, if you want to hide something, and 2, if you don't trust the other person. All right. And that's very big, because I think anytime you come into a marriage, I don't think you should get married without having that trust. I think trust is the bedrock of any marriage. Now, I can say this. There's levels to this game. All right. You might trust them, but then as you grow together, the level of trust only gets stronger. Like, I'll never forget, like, because me and my wife, we've been through a whole lot. And like, I remember like the time when I had lost my job, the conversation was never, oh, well, let me go ahead and pocket what I got, what I bring in, until it was, she held it down, you know what I'm saying, until I got another job. And we trusted each other because we realized that we were one.
Yeah.
And I think anytime you go into a marriage with a distorted view or a perverted view of the relationship, of the marriage, of the covenant, and we're going to get into that covenant a little bit more down the line. But anytime you go into it with a misunderstanding as to what you really signed up for, it only leads to more and more and more problems.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like you were saying, like with the joint account, I just remember when we were preparing to get married, and our pastor speaking to us before marriage, and he was just sharing the point about how if you're truly one, and that's just how he and his wife operate, and everybody has different ways that you operate, but that does work for us. Like we really went into it with the perspective of even our funds are one, because it's like, it's not your lights and my water, or
Yeah.
or okay, you're paying this and I'm paying that. Like, we really view it as we're putting it all into one pot, because we're both, and when I say all, the whole family, we're benefiting from what we're both bringing in. So we, like, even when it's his payday, we don't just say, you got paid. It's like, oh, we got paid,
Yeah.
So that's just how we have always viewed it.
Yeah, man. And honestly, I think it's easy to do all the lip service, but when you put money in it, for whatever reason, that seems like you put a little skin in the game. Like, what I'm saying, at that point, you got something to lose. Cause like, chick, listen, you could take all the money out the account and just skip town. You know what I'm saying? She would never do that, but I'm just saying. But like, when you start to put your money where your mouth is, it becomes more than just word salad. more than just lip service. It becomes to the point, it gets to that point to where you're like, okay, hold up. Are we really about this? Like this whole thing where we're one? Oh, this is really how we feel. How do I know? Because we live in the reality, in a headspace to where we live knowing fully well that if the lights don't get paid, both of us is suffering.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Dark,
both. BOAF. Both of us is suffering.
Right.
All right.
Right.
If the water don't get paid, we both going thirsty. Unless we go to some 7-Eleven or something, go to Walmart, go get. If food is not up in the crib, both of us, for one, losing weight, and we going hungry.
Yeah.
And the kids will go crazy.
Together. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at malnutrition. You know, stomach swole up, but for the wrong reason.
Oh my God.
But no, but seriously though, like when you put your money where your mouth is, you really seem like you're vested at that point. And I think that the people who live in this reality or this headspace to where, hey, you know what? I'm only going so far with this, are the people who have reservations about having joint accounts.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about no situations where you have blended families and all this alimony, child support coming. I ain't talking about that. I'm not talking about those situations. But in an ideal situation, shout out to my brother Seiko, because I know him and Sharon, they do the same thing. You would have a joint account. I'm sorry, you were going to say something.
No, I was just going to say.
Thank y'all for watching. If you like to view the full live, you can click the link at the bottom of this video. And do us a favor. We noticed that about 56% of y'all that watch our videos are not subscribed. So please consider hitting that subscribe button and smashing that bell. It costs you nothing and means a whole lot to us. Anyways, we appreciate your time. Thank you for rocking with us. God bless y'all. Y'all take care.